Hey, what's going on, everybody? DuelingDestined here once again, here to provide you another deck profile from one of our own DuelingDestined, Sebastian. He did a deck profile once before with windups. I'll probably have a link or something like that. Anyway, let's get into his Fire Fist.
Okay, so to start off, 2 rescue rabbits. I do use vanillas in this. Speaking of vanilla, just 3 gene warp werewolves.
Why no Sabersaurus?
It's because I can make the Tiger King and stuff, and he's a 2000 beat stick. Dino Raps usually have a hard time getting on this. And then for Fire Fist, I run 3 bears.
Right. What's so good about bear?
It's everything. You inflict battle damage, set a spell directly, you can pop monsters and stuff like that, get your Tenkis out, and you always want them in hand, you always search with Tenki.
Okay.
So, 2 Gorilla.
Okay.
Because Gorilla is like an MST, and I run 3 MSTs, so he's just like the 5th MST, and he's actually a pretty nice, decent card. And then for the final Fire Fist, I run 2 Dragon. Don't like 3 Dragon a lot. I feel as though 3 Dragon gets a little bit too cloggy, and I use his effect usually like once in a blue moon, but his effect is really good. And then 2 Tengus because they're Beast Warriors, and they can make Lightning Chidori if you get them both together at the same time, and it's just a really good card. And then hand traps, 2 Veilers, just to stop my opponent and let me go off.
Right, now onto traps for once. So.
Alright, traps. 3 Tenken, no 10 cent. 1,000's a lot of like attack points, and that's why I don't like Horn of Phantom. I like this better because it's continuous. And then 1 Tenken. I'm thinking about taking this out and running a tech card. Really don't know what it is yet, but
what's so good or bad or anything?
He's basically a lance that you can search out, but I don't fear that type of stuff. So I mean, I'll probably trade these in for lances, but not sure about it yet. And then your 2 Solemn Warnings, staple, 2 bottomless, your 2 compulse, and then your 1 Starlight Road because you do set a lot, and it's really good.
Now onto spells.
So spells, you got your 3 Fire Formation Tenki, your most broken card of the deck. The fact that it can search and your Beast Warriors gain 100 is just really broken. 2 Tensu. You only need 2 Tensus because additional normal summons are good, but sometimes this thing can get cloggy, and you basically want to search it out. So 2 Power Dualities. You want to get your Tenkis out, or your bears, and it doesn't really matter because you really don't need to exceed a lot in this deck. So 3 MSTs. Staple, I'm back row hate, so I hate back row so much, so I gotta play 3 of these to open up my field. And then your big 3 of the deck. Well, your big 3.
Yeah, no, your normal victory. Right, and you have an extra deck with us today?
Extra deck. So, only 2 Tiger King.
What's so good about him?
He's basically a skill drain, and when you summon, I can get anything I want: a Tenki, a Tensen, a Tenken, a Tensu. This is a really good card. I like it a lot. You only need 2 right now until you get Enthusiastic Beast from Wolfpork, but 2 is fine. 1 Abyss Dweller against the Mermills, against anything that activates in grave. A really good card. When you have him and this out, it's basically a lockdown. I've done it a lot. Really good. Pablo Operative, level 4. Gem Knight,
Beat Stick.
4. Cowboy to burn for game. Shockmaster, you really do make Shockmaster a lot in this deck, and Shockmaster always locks down. 1 Direwolf. Direwolf is really good.
What's so good about him anyway?
Okay, he's basically a Scrap Dragon except for Beast Warriors, and if anything, I can tribute this one and then get his effect, which I ditch 3 Fire Formation cards, and I can basically like grab 2 Beast Warriors with same attack. So really good card, and I pop one of my opponent's cards. Black Ship of Corn, just run like pops, pay 1,000. Well, your opponent gets 1,000. Defense, your Maestro,
of course.
Roach, just in case of that Chaos Dragon matchup.
Yeah.
Utopia, just for a little bit of defense, and 1 Lightning Chidori because you do run 2 Tengus, and it can be made.
Right.
And then Stardust for the Starlight Road,
right.
And then the money card of the deck. Curse of Slumber.
Oh, of course, he always helps out.
Amazing card. Every time I need to swing for a game, I just play this guy, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, right. So anyway, that was our Fire Fist deck profile, minus the Crimson Sunbird, obviously.
Yeah, you would just run an Abyss Dweller.
Yeah, of course. So anyway, thank you, Sebastian. Okay, once again, rate, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.